Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. This is Elaine with Anabellas, and this is Flosstube number 10. I am so happy that you're here. I've got so much to share with you today. I'm very excited, most importantly because it's Friday and it has been one heck of a long week. Getting ready for Expo and making sure that we're able to bring all of you everything that's coming, plus all the regular new releases that come out every week. So we have been quite busy here at the shop. So I'm going to jump right in because I have some really, really good news. Look at what I found. Actually, I didn't find it. My husband found it. So there is my little missing snowman. This is the Hello Winter. I can't even see this morning. What the heck? This is Hello Winter that I'm stitching by stitching with the Housewives. So this little guy got lost. He went missing for the longest time, so I am very far behind on him. And you'll never guess where my husband found him. In a plastic bag, under the stairs, in a plastic crate like this. I don't even ask. I have no idea what I was thinking or why I would do that. I must have been rushing around and just stuck him in there. Anyway, I'm very happy he's back. So I will be stitching him in between now because I've got so many other projects, but I will get him done. And I think he's just coming out great. I just did this last night because I was so excited to find him. So I did this part right here. That's going to be his face. So he's home now and will be on my display next year around this time for winter, which is actually, spring is on the 21st, I think. It's coming up fast. And then I spent more time finishing up or working on Carrot Farm. So here is my little carrot farm, started up here with the word carrot. And can you see it all? It's kind of a long piece, but it's a big piece. So this is coming along well. And I really am hoping I get this done by Easter. It's my one thing I want to get done. So I'm going to be working on that this weekend if I get all my Anabella stuff done and have some Elaine time. Because Elaine needs some Elaine time. Elaine has no haul this week. I'm not pulling any patterns because I can't keep up. So I'm just going to work on what I have. And despite all the great questions or responses I got to the question of how many works in progress do you have, you guys, I am impressed. There are some of you that have more projects going than I could do in 10 years. So kudos to you. That is very impressive. We'll get to that in the contest winners in a little bit. So let's talk about the store haul. Okay, so we have store haul, which is actually things that have come into the shop this week. So I have my big basket here. So let me just start showing you things very randomly. And this is not in any order, so a designer may pop up elsewhere. So this came in by Shepherd's Bush. This is St. Patrick's Trifles. And isn't that adorable? And you can definitely get this done by St. Patrick's Day. So this is there. And then they also have a spring and an Easter. So go to the shop and just type in Shepherd's Bush or Trifles, and you should be able to find all of the patterns that we have right now. But I thought that was really good. And it's $8. That's a discount. Prairie Schooler. We got this in. This actually came back in, but I'm not sure I showed it before, and I love it. And with spring right around the corner, I think this is a great stitch. This is called Spring Has Come. And there you go. Really, really pretty pattern. You can do a lot with this. I like the way, I like the small right here. So that's in the shop. And then, of course, Prairie Schooler has some other ones. There's March Daffodils, and then they have the monthly series, January, February. But Prairie Schooler really has some beautiful designs. And I have to get a sip of coffee because I am wired for sound today. Okay. Next is a new designer that we brought to the shop, Fabby Reilly, or Fabby Reilly, because you know me with word pronunciation. I need an English teacher. So I'm going to just say Fabby Reilly. Fabby Reilly Designs, that is the logo right there. And she just came out with 4 patterns. They're called Wreaths. So this is Winter Wreaths. Very, very nice. And if you were looking for a really pretty series to display in your home or give as a gift, this would be great. Stitch count on these looks to be about 60 by 60. So they're not huge. So that you should be able to whip these out pretty quick. So that is winter. course, here's my favorite time of year. This is, oops, oh my goodness. This is autumn. Isn't that pretty? Love those colors. Then we have summer with the summer berries and the summer strawberries. That's summer. And last, we have spring. Pretty pinks. Pinks for Anabellas. So there you go. So that is a fun series. These are $10 a piece less your discount, and they are in stock, so you can run out and get those. Little Dove Designs had a few releases. I'm going to show you two. I am ready for summer because I am a South Floridian and I love to go to the beach. And this one is Sun, Sea, and Sand. Isn't that pretty? Look at those great colors. I love this. This is my favorite right up here. So that's by Little Dove Designs, Sun, Sea, and Sand. And then this is really nice. This is called The Flowers of Tomorrow Are in the Seeds of Today. How true is that, right? The flowers of tomorrow are in the seeds of today. So really pretty chart. And that's available. Then we have Tiny Modernist. And I know a bunch of you are doing the Easter series. So let me start with the first chart. I'm not going to show you all of them, but I want to refresh your memory. It's Spring Blessings. So this was part 1. And part 1 is always more expensive than the others. So this is $10 for part 1. And now she released part 4. So 2 and 3 are already out. Where'd part 4 go? Come on. Oh, here it is. Okay. So here is part 4. It's a mystery series. And this is right there. There you go. So you can see all of the additions here around. So that's all been released. And then this is part 4. What a great little series. And to the best of my knowledge, this is the last. There may be one more, but I think this is the last in the series. So search for Spring Blessings in the shop and you can grab all of those. And then at the expo, there is a new collaborative. It's called The Moo the Merrier. So that's the logo for it, The Moo the Merrier. And a bunch of designers are all designing cows or cow-themed patterns. And we also have in the shop, as a side note, the sulky thread floss that was made for these patterns. So you can run out and get that. That is going to be limited and supplies are limited. So if you want the sulky threads to go with this series, you need to grab it, you know, quick, because this stuff goes quick. Anyway, so this is Strawberry Cow. Have you, oh my goodness, look how cute. Okay, Elaine's going to have to add this. Just don't let my daughter Michelle see it, because then she'll add it to the Giddy Goat, which I kind of, maybe Giddy Goat will get lost like, like my winter snowman did. Then I won't have to do it. I hate that pattern, sorry. I like the pattern designer. I just don't like to stitch it. Anyway, so how cute is that? I love him. He's a cute little cow. Okay, and then Tiny Modernist has her series. It's a new series called Fairy Tale. There's 3 out right now. Not sure which one came in, so I'll show you all 3. They're pin cushions. So this is Cinderella. And of course, you don't have to make them pin cushions. You can stitch them up for a little girl or for yourself or for a gift. But that is Cinderella. Then we have Little Red Riding Hood. Look how cute she is. We all love Little Red Riding Hood and the Big Bad Wolf. And Sleeping Beauty. Pretty, huh? So all of those are in the shop, and that is a release. And then she has a series called Zodiac Signs, and this is a 13-part mystery series. So how's my back doing? Oh gosh, ouch. So this is part 3. So as you can see, part 1, part 2, part 3. So this is part 3 that just came out in the mystery series. And what is that? I can't read upside down. So we have Aquarius, Pisces, and Aries have been released. Really fun. My daughter Charlene, I don't mention her a lot. She's actually going to start working at Anabellas, I think, to help me out because I'm getting a little busy. So I think I'm going to solicit her to come and work with mommy because mommy needs extra help, and she's great. But Charlene loves astrology, so my daughter Michelle said, Mom, why don't you stitch this up for her? Like, I don't have enough to do. So I may do that for my baby girl. Okay, so that's fun. And last but not least, Tiny Modernist is really getting a shout out this week. This is called Spring Band Series. Not sure why it's what band means, but this is the chart. It's very nice. Has nothing to do with the band. Probably has to do with the strips. But isn't that pretty? Spring Band Series. And this measures on 14 count about 8.5 by 13, and on 16 count about 7.5 by 11. Stitch count is 120 by 180. So this would be a fun stitch, and this is $12 less your discount. Okay, let's see what else we got. We got so many fun things in here. Okay, Zappy Dots. Everybody loves Zappy Dots, but I'm missing one of the magnets. Here it is. Okay, so Zappy Dots are needle nannies. And if you're not sure what a needle nanny is, or you haven't heard about it before, they're just little itty bitty magnets. Well, they're about ½ an inch round magnets that you put on your cross stitch pattern as you're stitching so that you can keep track of your needles. So Love is in the Air by Cottage Garden Samplings is a very popular series and a popular pattern. So I ordered the Love is in the Air needle nanny from Zappy Dots. And then Hello Spring is a new release that's coming out at Expo by Hands On Design. The whole chalk series is huge. And then Hello Spring, this is there. So you can grab that. And this is fun because you'll be stitching a lot of projects for spring coming up. And you can use this, of course, on all your patterns that you're stitching. So that's cute. And then I'm very excited. Our Sampler of the Month, for those of you that are in the Sampler of the Month Club and are in our Facebook group, this is the April Sampler. So she has had this made up, the little April Sampler. I know the glare is bad, but there you go. So this goes with the April Sampler, and of course, you can use that anytime. So that is there. Then Madame Chantilly. This is not new, but it's back in stock. And for those of you who are looking for a fun Easter stitch, love it. This is Easter by Madame Chantilly. She also has Celebrate Spring, which is appropriate for this time of month of year. But I'm out. I ordered it this morning, and I'll know this afternoon if I'm going to be getting it. And if I do, it'll be back on in the shop. And that would be Celebrate Spring. So there's Easter, though. And you can grab that. Then another fun stitch pattern that came in is When Life is Stormy, Put on a Cute Pair of Boots. This is back in, and Dance in the Rain. So you got to dance in the rain. This is Cute Boots. I love this. It's just such a fun, bright, cheerful little pattern, and adorable too. So this was originally shown to you a couple months ago. It has been out of stock for a long time, but it is back. So we have that. Okay, what else do we have? Oh, the newsletter goes out today. As soon as I get this video uploaded, and I'm not going to edit it, I'm just going to throw it up there. But as soon as I get the video done, I'll get the newsletter out. And this is going to be our pattern of the week. This is Spring Has Sprung by Plum Street Samplers. Absolutely beautiful. Cardinal must be noted, but also look at the little snowman and then the bird, and Spring Has Sprung. So there you go. This will be our pattern of the week. And that'll be in the newsletter. Then we have some BellaBundles. I talked to you about those before. We now have in the shop bolts of Charles Craft 14 count Ada white and antique white. So this is a BellaBundle. It's $5.99. It's a 15 by 18. Let's see, little BellaBundle. It's a 15 by 18 inch piece of fabric. White is very popular. You can use it for anything. And these retail in the shop for $5.99. So there you go. It's a very good price. So we have a lot of these. I think I have like 30 of these in stock. They go fast because white always sells out fast. And then Witchell just released 2 new colors. So I have them here. This is 14 count Icelandic blue. So there we have Icelandic blue by Witchell, and that's available. And then also Amazing Gray came in, really pretty. It doesn't look very gray though, does it? It looks almost taupe. but they're calling it gray. Don't know what to tell you, but these are 18 by 25, basically fat quarters. And these retail for $17. They're a little more pricey, but the fabric is wonderful and very nice to work with. And then, surprise, surprise, look what's out. Chelsea's checks. Oh, it's folded. Chelsea's checks, BellaBundles are made up. These are ready to go. You will receive 6 fat quarters of each of the colors. These coordinate with Priscilla's Pretty Plaids, which came out earlier this year. We sell both in the shop. Both BellaBundles come for $17.99. And like I said, you get 6 fat quarters. These are hot sellers. You can use these for all of your cross-stitch finishing projects, any quilting project or sewing projects. They're the perfect size to work with, and the fabric is just beautiful. And it is by Henry Glass. So Henry Glass Fabrics was the manufacturer. So grab your Chelsea's checks BellaBundle as soon as you can, because everybody loves Chelsea's checks and Stitching with the Housewives, and their stuff sells out faster than I can keep up. Okay, there's that. Let's see what we have. Okay, so let's talk about Expo, but before I do, let me get a cup of coffee. All right, Expo is next week. We have I think 7-8 days left before we go shopping, but all of you can shop now. So what I want to remind you is pre-order. It's so important because it helps me with my budget when it comes to placing my orders on that day. It helps me plan better, but most importantly, it assures that you're going to get the items that you want, because some of these items are limited. You have to remember there's hundreds of cross-stitch stores that are going to be participating in this event from all over the country and all over the world. So this is open to other countries as well. So you're going to have a lot of people aiming to get these beautiful new patterns that are out. Right now, if you go into the Etsy shop, on Etsy for Anabellas, we have, it looks like as of this morning, 99 patterns that are we're featuring that are coming out at the Expo. And I hate to go to bed at night because when I wake up in the morning, there's like 5 more or 6 more, and I got to run and get them listed so that you guys can see them and have your sneak peeks. So lo and behold, I woke up this morning and there's a bunch more, and Sue Hillis has just released a beautiful new chart. It's a booklet. So stay tuned later today and you'll see that on the shop as well as some others. So backtrack, go to the Etsy shop, look under 2021 Needlework Expo, and start pre-ordering these items. And I must point out, it's very important that you add everything to your cart and then only check out when you think you're done. I'm getting a lot of requests for people to go back and add things to carts, and it's just very time consuming because we have to make sure we don't miss your order, and we have hundreds and hundreds of orders right now that are waiting, so they're just sitting there. We have to find your other order that you placed earlier that day or earlier in the week, try to combine it, and then we have to issue refunds, and it's just not very efficient for us as a family-owned business. So if you could try, I would appreciate it. If you can't, that's okay, because we'll always accommodate you because we love our customers. But just a heads up on that. So I'm very excited about the Expo. My husband's not so excited. He's very worried that I'm going to break the bank. But I told him that's okay because everybody loves to cross stitch, and who can resist a nice, beautiful pattern, and who can resist adding to their stash? Not me. And there's a lot there that I want to add. So that's a little bit about that. Pre-order. And like I said, there are deadlines, and some patterns will be coming from overseas. So even though the Expo ends on the 8th or the 9th, your items won't arrive here until the designers that are overseas pack them up and deal with getting them to America. It's not every designer, but some designers. So just keep that in mind when you look at the dates by ship by dates on my website. That's based on my best guesstimate, and that's exactly what it is, a guesstimate, because we're still having a lot of problems with COVID and shipping and things of that sort. Okay, so that's done. Expo's done. I could talk about Expo all day, but I get stressed out, so I'm just gonna let that go. Let's talk about our March QuickStitch, because if you can believe it, what is today? Sunday is the last day of February already. Don't know where the month went, flew by. Don't know what happened to Valentine's Day. My house is all decorated for Easter, and it was like up for a minute I had my Valentine's decoration, so it's very sad. but I'll embrace Easter. That being said, I have picked out the quick stitch that we are going to do. Hold on a second. Let me go over here because I want to make sure I tell you what the price is. I believe it's $12.99, I think. Okay, so here is our quick stitch for March. Our quick stitch group is so that you can get a project finished quickly. It is a quick stitch. It'll be done for the coming month, and we have chosen Country Cottage Needleworks. Somebody Loves You. So this is our quick stitch. Your quick stitch kit will include all of the called for DMC floss. I believe there is 7 skeins. So you will receive all 7 skeins of the DMC floss. And hold on, I just want to, let me type this in real quick. Somebody Loves You. Let me just make sure I'm giving you the correct price because I don't want to bait and switch you. Oh, okay, it is $12.99, less the discount, so it's $11.69. But you'll get the pattern and you'll get all, whoops, you'll get all the DMC floss. And you can stitch it on the fabric of your choice. And this is a very, looks like a very pale green. And I do have some Charles Craft green Ada in the shop if you want to peek at that, for those of you who might want it. What is it stitched on? It's stitched on Witchell's 32 count Water Lily linen, which I do not carry. But I hope to start carrying more linen as we move forward into 2021. So there you go. Hop on. I did order these today, some extras. So there's, I think maybe 11 or 12 in the shop, but once they're gone, they're probably going to be gone. So if you want to join and stitch this up with us, we would love to have you. So there's that. Okay, drum roll. So our winners for last week answered the question below about how many works in progress do you have and how often do you work on them. So our little computer generated random YouTube comment picker picked out 4 names for us. And the winners are, for this week, or for last week, Fran Cohen, Sar Lore, Allison Norris, and Debbie Rochester. So congratulations. Please remember, I do not know how to contact you. You need to email me at info@anabellas.net and include your address and maybe your phone number just in case. And I will get your happy mail out to you right away. For those of you who won last week, everybody's is out that commented. I believe one person's is lost in the mail, and I am working diligently to find it. If it doesn't turn up, I will resend you another set of happy mail pieces, because I know how disappointing it is when your mail gets lost. So let's think about what can we comment on this coming week on this video. So here's what I thought, because as I was going through my stuff, looking at my little bags, how in the world do you keep track of all your floss? I need to know. I am on a need to know basis. I have got to know this. How do you store your floss? Do you store it in plastic bags? Do you use the little floss keys? Do you buy the plastic containers that they sell at Michael's or Hobby Lobby and store them on the floss keys that way? And then do you do it numerically, or do you do it alphabetically? Do you do it by brand? Fancy floss brands, DMC brands, you know, help. So share with everybody, because I'm sure a lot of us want to know too, you know, what's the easiest way to store your floss? And what do you do when the project's over? Do you keep it in the bag with the pattern, or do you wind it and then put it with the floss, you know, by brand? I don't know. Just help. Just help. Tell us how you store yours. That would be great. So connect with us. So let's see. Let me see if there's anything I need to tell you though. Oh, I can tell you something. I can share something. We can have show and tell time. So guess what? I have something to share, because you guys are so great. And I know people reach out to me and ask me all about my grandbaby. So I have a couple pictures to show you. So this was my grandson 2 years ago, my Facebook memory that came up today. And then this is him. Let me see if I can find it. I know you're really bored right now, but I want to share this with you because it was so cute. This is him the other day when Grandma took him out shopping to Target. Look at that face. So he grabbed 2 bathing suits. You can tell he's a Floridian. A Mickey Mouse one, and I believe it's what's the shark show? Baby Shark? So he grabbed those, and he is just the light of my life. He is so sweet. And then I have another fun thing to show you. Here is a picture of my grandbaby, my new grandbaby that's coming. But I'm having, let me see, where is it? Hold on. I know it's very boring, and you're probably just signing off right now. But, oh, I can't do it. Oh, well, I don't know why I'm having such a hard time with this. Sorry, guys, but I'm determined that I'm going to show you this. So knowing me, you're just going to have to be patient because this is very, very important. There it is. I found it. So let me cover the name here. There is grandbaby number 2 coming soon. I'm so excited. I can't stand it. That's why I had to share it. So there's nothing better than being a grandma, even though I'm a very young grandma. I'm what, 21 years old? So I'm a very, very young grandma. But let me just tell you, if they had told me then about grandchildren, I would have skipped the kids because, you know, kids are a lot of work. I don't know how many of you have kids. I've got 3 plus my beautiful daughter-in-law, so that's 4. My son will be getting married soon, maybe, so that'll be 5. And so I'll just take the grandbabies because they're great. And if they get fussy, which of course mine never get fussy, they can go home with their parents. So anyway, sidetrack. Sorry about that. So just a little peek into my life and the things that make me happy. Annabella's brings me a great deal of joy, but when I leave here and I go home and, you know, the weekends get here, I enjoy spending time with my family. So I hope you all get to spend time with your family or those you love this weekend. And I hope everybody down in Texas is doing better after everything that happened with the winter storms. I know we gave a shout out to them last week. So we've thought about you all week and we hope things are improving. So connect with Anabellas on our Etsy shop. Of course, that's the best place to shop. Down below, you can join our private Facebook group. It's a very active group. We have some wonderful people that are part of it, and we'd love to have you join us there. And then you can also join our monthly Country Cottage Needleworks SAL group that is going to be going on for 12 months. That is for the sampler of the month. And of course, we're all stitching that right now, getting ready to start April, which I believe is coming to me this coming week. I spoke to my distributor yesterday, and the pattern should be shipping to me in the next day or so. So for all of you that are waiting for that, I'll get it right out to you. So thanks everybody. Thanks for tuning in again. Thanks for taking the time to comment. Thanks for being kind. Thanks for supporting our little family owned business. It means the world to me. And I am looking forward to seeing you all again next week. Have a great week.